I know this is weird, but I'm actually going to teach you how to grow a bigger pee-pee. And this is actually total legit advice. Here's the thing, you can't actually get like a bigger pee-pee than what you were genetically supposed to have. But you can make sure that you are actually at your genetic like limitation. Let's say if everything went right in your life, like your health and your fitness and all those things, that your maximum pee-pee erection size would be exactly 6 inches. But you might right now be at 5.25 just because of more lifestyle and mental factors that are essentially limiting your erection. So we can't just get a bigger pee-pee, but we can make sure that the erection that you do get is as hard and as big as it possibly could be. Does that make sense? Now, this is something that I've not needed to think about for a long time, but when I was a teenager, I actually did have a massive insecurity with the size of my pee-pee. Now, I grew late. I was still, I think I was 4'11" or 5'1" or 5'4", whatever it was. I was very short up until I hit like 17 years old. And all of that time from 13 to 17, when other kids around me started to have sex and, like be around the girls in our class, I was always feeling so insecure because my pee-pee didn't grow since I was a kid. So imagine being 17 years old and you've still got the same pee-pee size as when you were 10. I was very lucky that at age 17, I finally, I hit puberty very late. I finally hit puberty. I went from whatever height I was and I shot up 7-8 inches in the space of 6 months. And then everything else actually finally grew and everything is fine now. But for a very long time, I was very insecure. But around this time, I started to really think deeply about being able to maximize the size of your pee-pee. And so there's a few things you can do, which is very interesting because I'm not going to tell you about any device or any weird stretching mechanism or anything like this. I've never bought a product for this. I've never done any weird workout routine. My mindset was I just want to make sure that the erection I do have is as big as it could be. So I first started to improve my sleep. I started to make sure that I was trying to dedicate 8, 9, 10 hours a night to sleep. If you're going to be sleep deprived, most likely you're going to get a weaker erection. So in a weird way, sleeping more will make your pee-pee bigger because your erection will probably be more full. Consistently going to bed, consistently waking up, making sure that I was never sleep deprived. And I started to just have this kind of unwritten rule that I just don't miss my bedtime. Now, you don't need to actually go to bed at the same time that I do. You don't need to go to bed early or anything like that. You just need to have a consistent time that's good for you and then stop missing it. We're supposed to go to bed at roughly the same time every single night. And if you're not, if you've got a huge 1 hour difference, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes you go to sleep at 10, sometimes you go to sleep at 2. It's your pee-pee's softer and smaller because of that. Now every guy is oh yeah, man, I'm not missing bedtime anymore. The next thing I did was my diet. Now, I tried to improve my diet for a very long time. This took me years, by the way. It turns out that the normal diet that everyone's eating is actually terrible for our health, mental health, and also just our erection strength. Think about the erection you're gonna have after you've been eating McDonald's and sugar and those cheap donuts that you get from the supermarket that your mum buys for you. It's you're probably not going to get the rock hard style erection, are you? So I'm going to tell you right now, if there's one thing that you eat that will give you the best erections, and this is something that I still do to this day that I never miss: eggs. Just eat as many eggs as realistically possible. Have at least 4 eggs per day, every day, for the rest of your life. There's research that shows that eating eggs will kill you. There's research that shows that eating eggs is really healthy for you. Forget the research that's been done by fat researchers who don't even know what they're talking about, and they can't even bench press 60 kg, and they can't even run 1 mile. So why the fuck are we trusting fat, unhealthy people who are just scientists? Fuck them. Let's talk about them. Let's talk through the people who are actually healthy. It does seem that the kind of diet that will give you the greatest erection and also the mental strength and also physical strength and muscle and literally everything you want, it seems more of this caveman style, natural, primal diet of literally just eggs, meat, vegetables, fruits, nuts. That's it.